To another episode of Amputee Outdoors. I'm Glenn, your host, and today we're going up the Mount Teneriffe Trail. We're going to go to the falls, and this is the first time I'm using a selfie stick in one of these kinds of situations, so hopefully this works out okay. And of course, this selfie stick, in my DIY fashion, is basically a plastic tube and a couple of rubber bands, so hopefully it doesn't fall apart on me. We're going to get up the trail a little bit and have some fun. See you further up. Only about a mile up, and the scouts I'm hiking with are having a great time. Are you guys all having a great time? Yeah. Yeah, there we go. It's a beautiful day. This hike is actually a really nice one that's got a very clean, easy to hike trail. A lot of it's really fairly level, easy incline, but I've been told that further on up, the hike gets really severe. And we'll see how well I can do on that with my prosthetic. So, talk to you later when we get up. I can hear water from where I am now. And we're into a rocky part. During the winter, this rocky part is probably a stream. All right, I got to get over that. Catch you later. Further up the trail, a lot of switchbacks and a rocky terrain. Definitely not an ADA approved trail. But if you've got a good prosthetic and a good pair of hiking poles, you should be able to do this. It does require a lot of careful placing of the poles. The rocks aren't the rounded kind, they're more like the jagged kind. So it takes a little bit more effort and planning. It's the kind of thing where you want to take your time and do it right, rather than risk taking a fall. Let me see if I can get a good view of the trail. There we go. That's the trail behind me, and as you can see, it's pretty rocky. However, the view, definitely worth it. It's a great view, and it's a beautiful day out here today. I'm going to get further up the trail and give you another update later. Hey, so we reached the falls. You see them there, coming down from the hillside. Down there. Some of the scouts climbing around there. It is beautiful. It's only 3 miles up here, and about the first mile is pretty easy, really. It's the last two, which are a bit more of a scramble, but definitely worth it. This is one of those idyllic little forest waterfalls that just kind of ask you to hang out and enjoy. I think we're going to do that for a while. Maybe set up my hammock even. Spend a little time. Okay, so I've made it up here, set up my hammock, and I'm enjoying the falls. Got my food cooking, just going to relax and enjoy the scenery for a while. And yeah, this is the view from a hammock at Teneriffe Falls. Pretty good, huh? It's worth the hike. Coming back down the trail, and I just want to show everyone at home watching, go hiking, and this is the kind of beauty that you can enjoy. Look at this forest. If you can't really do those big long hikes, there are smaller hikes that you can do that are very much worth it. And if you can, do them. You will appreciate nature in a whole new way, and you're going to appreciate your own physical abilities in a whole new way. Trust me, you will. See you further down the hill. Okay. So I want to bring your attention to this beauty behind me, this tree stump, the tree that's growing next to it. This forest was once all redwoods, huge trees. Maybe someday will be again. Maybe my grandchildren, great-grandchildren will enjoy a beauty that we just don't have here right now. It is a beautiful thing to come out and see. You should do that. You should come out here and see this beauty. On to the bottom of the hill, total of 6 miles. Really nice hike. The first part of it, the first mile and a half, very easy. Nice walk in the park, actually. In terms of hiking as an amputee, very, very easy. Very, very doable. The second half up to the falls, for a regular person, I would say, if you've got 2 legs, moderate. If you've got a prosthetic or a couple of prosthetics like myself, that will be a bit of a challenge getting up there and back down again, okay? So make sure that you've got a prosthetic that can handle it, and that you've got a couple of hiking poles, and that you're built up to that kind of activity, okay? So I'm going to say goodbye for now. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up, and hit that big red subscribe button down there. And if you've got questions or comments, I'd like to hear about them. And until then, see you out on the trails.